Monday. Last night I stayed up later than I should have, and I cataloged all of our plans or all of our meals for this week and got like a big old list printed out. So I feel like I'm already going grocery shopping. I feel super productive this Monday. Yeah, this is a good day. So today we're going to talk about why are holiday traditions so important. And this takes on a different aspect when we look through it from like a moving lens and being in transition. Holiday traditions hold a deep meaning for us. And when moving, our traditions get shaken up a bit, and it brings a new awareness. Usually when we're participating in all of our traditions, we know what to expect, what goes on, but it's oftentimes hard to really distinguish the significance you put on the traditions until you're no longer able to participate in the traditions or do the things like you want to do. For me, this showed up when my first time not being able to go back home for the holidays. I was like, oh my gosh, I knew it was important to me, but I didn't know how much it was important to me until I knew that I couldn't be with the people I wanted to be with, and I couldn't do the things I wanted to do that year. Okay, so holiday traditions can bring a feeling of predictability. You know what to predict with your traditions. You know what to predict with the town traditions and the area you're living in, like school concerts or different things your community does, right? Holiday traditions also bring the comfort of family, having family close by, or like driving and meeting and having like a big extended family get together. Also, holiday traditions help us to feel like we're part of something bigger. Like our community in the last town that we lived in did a big live nativity scene, which is really fun to drive through. And like we have school events, like we have some in this town too that are coming up, and like light shows and all those special things that help us feel like we are a part of the community, like we are experiencing it together, experiencing all the fun, right? Holiday traditions also link us to past memories that are important and special to us and that we cherish. And so when we move, all that gets challenged. Okay, it doesn't disappear. And the reason why I say challenged is because we have an awareness now of it, and now we get to decide. Okay, so we get to decide, well, what traditions am I going to keep? What traditions am I going to blend? And what traditions am I going to get rid of? So traditions that you can keep would be the ones that still fit into your lifestyle or in your area and like that are still available to you, right? Traditions that you can blend. If you love cooking cookies or baking cookies with your grandma, and now your grandma is 3 states away or a country away, and that might be something that you'll have to blend. Okay, so you can call her up and say, hey grandma, I'm baking some cookies. Like what are you baking? So maybe it's now blending from what it was it in-person interaction, to what it is now is you're both doing the same activity and talking about it later on the phone. So it's still like you're kind of blending it into what was and what fits now into this beautiful mesh of a tradition that will work for you and your family no matter where you are. The third thing that we do with traditions when they get challenged and when we move is sometimes we get rid of some traditions if they no longer work. For instance, if you have a tradition of going sledding, Christmas Eve, everybody goes sledding, and then you move to Florida, it doesn't work. So, there's no snow in Florida. So just taking an assessment of, hey, what are these traditions that I love? what traditions can I keep, what traditions can I blend, and what traditions no longer work for my area. That puts you back into the driver's seat of your life and saying, I'm going to take charge of what we do, how our traditions look like, instead of feeling sad that I can no longer participate in the traditions that I held all before. So there is a life application post about this, because I feel like just like explaining it and then actually applying it, like the steps to your life and figuring out like the traditions you're going to blend, the traditions you're going to keep, the traditions you're going to get rid of, is two totally different things. Okay. So I did a post earlier in the Homesick to Happy Movers group, and this post is how to apply it to your life. I walk you through step by step, and by the end, you will have a list of what traditions you're going to keep and blend and get rid of, and what traditions make you happy, right? So we are actively cultivating the joy of the holidays here, even when moving looks a little bit different. So if you're interested in that, the Homesick Happy group, it'll be posted. And if you're catching this on a replay, it'll be in the guide section. So don't worry if this video has been up for a month and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't want to see this. It's in the guide section. And if not, that's totally cool. Totally cool too. So, but I hope you guys have a great day, and I'm super excited to do this challenge with you. It's going to be a 4-day challenge. So Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is how this challenge is going to look this week. And of course, there's a giveaway, right? And it's going to be $25 of Amazon cash. So, woohoo. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.